YouTube. So here we are, week 17. Check up on the reverse. Man, it's crazy. I still look like I got a slight diet phase going on. I don't know what's up with that. But muscle tissue is definitely increasing, strength's going up while keeping minimum fat gains at bay, which is a good thing. FYI, post show, your body will typically want and will store body fat quicker than it restores muscle tissue. So, you know, that's why you want to increase your calories and things of that nature in a controlled manner. And as long as it's structured and controlled, you good. I don't want to say don't worry about how much you're eating and don't worry about this and the third. You always want to not necessarily fret, but track those things. But as long as you're within your macros, you're all right. And I'm starting to get more and more comfortable with that and starting to understand more and more of that. So I went through some crazy weight fluctuations past couple of weeks. Of course, you guys know with GI issues and I think it was from the high volume work that I was doing, workouts, keeping everything intense. And but ever since I switched some things up, haven't had any problems. Weight went back down and started to stabilize. Of course, it could have just been the increase. It could have been it took my metabolism and my body just that time it takes to kind of, you know, it goes just like this. Calories are low, you raise them again, and then it's high, then it just kind of it goes straight. So it could have been that it did that, and now I'm good. But the thing is when it did that, it brought it back down to where I felt like it should have been in the first place. As far as keeping track of my increases, then all of a sudden it just went all the way up. It kind of stayed up the first few days of the week. Then the last couple of days it would kind of go down, then stay up. Then I had one full week and never went back down. It's kind of stayed up. And this past week, when I changed things up a bit, not really my training and workout, but just not really my training and workout, but just switching up different food choices. Mainly carb sources, and everything's been okay. Energy still hit or miss. I still feel like things like libido are still hit and miss. Hunger levels still hit or miss. Sleep is hit or miss. So I'm still not where I want to be. Definitely still not where I need to be in an optimal position and more of a healthy fit. I'm still more leaning towards the lean side of things still. But I want to get myself to where I'm more of a fit, type of feeling and physique. Really get to where I'm happy, not food focused. Of course, I am happy and I'm semi food focused, but you want to get to a point to where the lethargic feelings and the sometimes you still get quick tempered here now and then with the hormonal changes. You want to get to a point where all those are ceased, especially if that's not the kind of person you are and not your personality. So that's what I'm striving for, and improving that way. The thing about bodybuilding and things like that just never change. You always want to improve. You always want to grow. It's phases in bodybuilding like it's phases in life. So this is just a different phase transitioning in. So back on the update, my circumferences are still the same. Would have my in-body scan done, which of course you and I should know that they're not 100% accurate. So I don't get the scan done to see how accurate it is or to see my exact body fat percentage and or weight. I'd use it as a relative gauge to see how much things have increased or not increased. So for the most part, I did gain a little bit of weight, which is more or less, glycogen, restoring muscle tissue, probably some fat or whatever. But the body fat percentage is still the same. So I kind of got this incline like that where weight is on this end and muscle, and then here's the line, and then fat is on this end. So it's kind of going up together as of right now. I'm assuming, that's the only way that I can look at it. That's the only way you can gain weight and your body fat percentage is still be equated the same as if everything is going up the same. Neither one is going faster than the other. And the more muscle you have on your body, the more your body's metabolically active also. So, like I said, that keeps fat off. I'm still only doing one cardio session a week, 145 minutes. Actually, I just did it every Sunday. Every Sunday morning, me and my wife get up. She didn't get up this morning. She's got 5 miles. God bless her. I hope her pain level just goes down today. But typically, it's me and her in the morning, try to get up to some cardio while she does her water therapy. That's it. And I train. Of course, I train 6 days a week. But, that's just how I like to train for right now. And shoulders is feeling better. I did have a little nagging shoulder pain. It's getting better. It's starting to feel a little better. I'm just working around it. Pro tip with injuries, never work through them. I always work around them. And if it's just too unbearable, take time off, man. It's life, The gym ain't going nowhere, but your arms, you're going to have your arms forever. You know what I mean? The gym could burn, crash. You can lose your job, lose your membership. That's not a big deal. You don't want to lose a freaking arm or a shoulder or a leg or whatever because of a nagging pain. So keep yourself healthy. That's how you make gains in the future over the long run, and staying healthy, man. Making healthy decisions. So calorie increase this week going up. I'm well in the 3,000s, carbs in the 400s, fats around 70, and protein at 200. So, of course, I said every time I'm not that big of a bodybuilder, very small, around 150ish. And let's keep grinding. 17 weeks. This is heading into the 18th week post-diet. Let's get it.